Alright guys, so this is another fanfiction idea, and here's a crossover I bet you weren't expecting. Darkman and Danganronpa. Well, specifically it's more of one character from Danganronpa taking on Darkman. So yeah, it's basically Darkman versus Junko, Enoshima. So this story is kind of like, it just kind of came to me out of the blue. I wasn't even watching, I didn't even watch Danganronpa or Darkman. It just literally hit me, like, you know, it kind of, because I was kind of thinking this would be kind of like a Batman Joker kind of thing, really, if these two, like, fought. So that was kind of the impetus behind this. It would be kind of like a fun Batman versus Joker kind of thing. And this one did kind of lose the hero-villain mashup poll, but I decided, you know what, it's too good of an idea. I want to use it for its own thing. And it's been ages since I've talked about Darkman, which is a very, it's a great movie from Sam Raimi. Underrated film. Had Liam Neeson. Was made in the 90s. I really enjoy it. Anyway, so let's get started with this story. So the story begins in just a rainy night in LA, where the LAPD has sent out an APB to find Darkman. But however, it's not to capture him, it's here to they need him for something. That something is, they've caught someone who has been behind several child murders for the past 3 weeks. And it's left the body count up to 35 children are dead. And the fucked up thing is that the killer not only murdered these kids, but also recorded themselves murdering these kids brutally, but also mailing the audio to the parents, leading to some of the parents to just go, like, become just so full of despair that they just end up either killing themselves or committing a murder-suicide, or just falling into, like, depression or something. It just destroys them. And the perpetrator let herself into the precinct and said, "I'm here to get arrested." And then she won't talk to anybody except Darkman. Now Darkman had been looking. Now Peyton Westlake had been looking for the child killer for weeks, but he could never find her. He got close a few times, but now he's face to face with her. And the first thing he does is, you realize that they've left me alone in here with you for 10 minutes. I can kill you in one. And Junko's just like, "Oh God, it's you! Finally, I got to meet you." And Darkman is like, "A what?" "Yeah, you're Darkman! I'm Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. I've heard so much about you. I wanted to meet you. And I was kind of hoping we'd meet up during the my little escapades around LA, but clearly I had to get myself arrested." And he's like, "You killed all of those children to get my attention." And she's like, "Totally, yeah. I wanted to meet you. I wanted to meet you, and I didn't know how else. You didn't exactly have a dark signal in the sky, or have, like, a watch I could call you, you know, like a watch only you could hear, you know, shit like that. So I had to get creative. And it never hurts to get the despair train to roll in a new country when you're out here, you know, when you're out doing shit. So I'm just saying, like, it's nice to meet you. And of course Peyton just loses his shit and goes right for Junko, who, like, evades his attack, and actually, like has a knife she snuck in, like a little pen knife, and sticks it into his shoulder, and he's just like, And she's like, "Wow, you really can't feel pain. God, this is so amazing." And Darkman is like, "What do you want from me? Are you a relative of Robert Durant? Like, what is your purpose here?" And she's like, "I don't know who Durant is or anything. I wanted to meet you because I'm having a problem and I'm hoping you can solve it." And Darkman is like, "You have literally 30 seconds to explain yourself before I murder you." And Junko just, like, she just moved, like, she gets up and the handcuffs are already off. Like, she got the handcuffs off. And the cops who are watching this are like, "Oh God." So some of the detectives are like, some of the detectives who are on the case call Japan, because they do find out that, like, she's wanted in Japan, and they get in touch with a detective from the Tokyo precinct, and they're like, hey, so we have this woman named Junko Enoshima. What should we do with her? And the cop goes, fucking kill her. That's what you need to do. The last time we tried to arrest Junko Enoshima, we literally had 5 cops kill themselves. Do yourself a favor, shut off all the cameras in your precinct, and just put a bullet in her head. Because if she is like, no, we got her captured. Like, we have her locked up and we have a superhero here. And he's like, you didn't capture her. She let you capture her. There is a difference. If she is in your precinct, that's because she wanted to be in your building. If she wanted to be in your police station, if you were in her police station, she wanted you to put her there. And whoever she's talking to, God help them. So yeah. So that's when back to Junko and Darkman. Junko is like telling him, look, I'm in desperate need. I've been running the whole despair game for a while, and I'm starting to feel my own little bit of despair. Reason being is because I don't have anyone to challenge me. Like, there's no real opponent for me to go head-to-head with. There's no God to my Satan. There's no Batman to my Joker. I don't have anyone. So I looked around the world to look for someone, and your name kept popping up. And you're just so grim and angry, and you know, I wanted you to be my villain. I wanted you to be my arch nemesis. And at this point, Darkman is just like, I'm going to fucking murder you because you just did all this so you could play out some fucking roleplay in your head. I'm gonna fucking end you. And so Darkman and Junko fight throughout the precinct, and yeah, by the end of it, they end up outside of the police station, and Junko's just like, God, this is so amazing. I am so happy to finally have you. You know, someone who has so much despair and anger inside them and is made of hope. Like, I always wanted to fight someone with hope and break them of it. And Darkman is like, excuse me? You did all this because you think I have hope? You did all of this because you think I have hope. Let me tell you, I have no hope in my body. All that I feel is pain and rage, and I just do this not to just save people. I do this to take my anger out on the world. And Junko's like, are you serious? It's my fault. Junko's like, it's my fault, really. I got excited. I thought you were someone who would be my equal. I thought you would complete me. And it turns out you're nobody. Like, I got excited. And I do hope that one day you will find your nemesis. But I just don't think we're compatible. I don't think that you and I are... I don't think this is going to work between us. You know, you're just full of despair. I'm the ultimate despair. I need someone who can challenge me as a person and as a villain. And not to knock you, I think you've got a lot going on. I just think we're going in different directions, Darkman. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I came to your city and killed those kids. Not really. But I want you to know, I hope you have a good life. And Darkman's like, you're gonna have a short one. So Darkman lunges at her again, and that's when Peyton gets, like, shot. And he feels it like something, like, punch him in the back, and it's bullets because Mukuro, Junko's sister, just fired, like, several rounds into him to knock him down, and she's like, oh yeah, I forgot I brought my sister along. Silly me. But listen, Darkman, I do hope you find that special villain, but I do hope, I just don't think it's gonna work out between us. Ciao! So Junko leaves. She literally gets out of LA with her sister, and Peyton is just like, what the fuck? It's literally like a big what the fuck moment for him. So, yeah. There you go, guys. That is Darkman versus Junko. Yeah, just thought this would be a fun story, and you guys tell me in the comments below. What did you guys think of it? What did you guys think of it? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.